It's time to enter the next generation. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we'll be talking about every confirmed title for the Xbox Series X thus far. For this list, we'll be examining each game announced for the Xbox Series X. It's important to note that exclusive games released in the first year of the console's lifespan will also be playable on the Xbox One.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS...
Number 8. 2 unannounced AAA Ubisoft games. While we definitely know that 2 games are scheduled to release on the Series X from Ubisoft, we just don't know exactly what they are yet. However, it's very likely that one of them is the newest entry in their flagship franchise, rumored to be titled Assassin's Creed Ragnarok.
This is the one I want.
Are you sure? Because
I'm sure, Marcos.
While there have been various leaks regarding the scope of the game and its setting, we still don't know the most of it. While we can't say for sure if this is one of the 2, we can expect to learn more soon. Number 7. The Lord of the Rings, Gollum.
Precious. Curse them. We hate them.
It's been a while since the game's first announcement. Thankfully, we now have news that it's coming to the new console, but all the way in 2021. Still, it's good news for Lord of the Rings fans and gamers who like more story-driven and adventure titles.
And then we takes it once they're dead. Once they're dead.
The game's said to feature a dual personality mechanic that will have you making a choice on whether or not Gollum or Smeagol gets his way, and the more you side with one, the more difficult it is to let the other one be vocal.
Yes, yes, yes. Kill them both. Yes, no.
Number 6. Rainbow Six Quarantine.
It's called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine.
The series has come a long way from being a single-player squad-based tactical shooter, and it's still evolving. This spin-off will feature a lot of gameplay mechanics and ideas from Siege, but with a twist.
So tell us a little bit about this game.
Quarantine is a squad-based tactical shooter for 3 players at a time.
So I can play the entire thing with 2 other friends?
Yes, you can, the whole game.
That's awesome to hear.
Quarantine has focused on survival PvE and co-op play, probably not too dissimilar from Outbreak, but we aren't complaining. Outbreak had our hearts racing and adrenaline pumping, so if we get to experience that again with a game solely dedicated to it and allowing for more content, then we're all for it.
There he is! We found him!
Number 5. Gods and Monsters.
When gods need help, they turn to you.
Crafting a beautiful and artistic-looking open world and taking all the best from Assassin's Creed Odyssey and the rest of the franchise, Ubisoft unveiled Gods and Monsters at E3 last year.
Today, I am very proud to have the chance to show you a glimpse, to show you a teaser of this brand new game that we've been working on.
Featuring a storybook-like adventure, players will be tasked with traversing the Isle of the Blessed in order to take down the mighty Typhon. With engaging quests, Greek mythology, and epic showdowns against various creatures, we're hyped just thinking about it. Number 4. Battlefield 6. Next-gen destruction. We can't wait. With the power of the new console, we can expect to see an increase in the fidelity of explosions and building collapses, and variances of combat scenarios and physics, which may result in the most immersive FPS experience of all time. While the game has been confirmed, we won't see it as a launch title. EA announced that they'll wait for a strong console player base rather than releasing it early and not getting it out to as many people as possible. Number 3. Watch Dogs Legion. While Watch Dogs 2 was a great open world game, did it have playable grandmas? No, it didn't, and Ubisoft made sure Legion does. Anyone you see in the world can be recruited to your cause, and then become playable.
Hello, darling.
The combat is more fluid, the presentation is more polished, and the world is brimming with life. The idea of playable characters dying and staying dead for the rest of the game is also going to be in the back of our minds when we decide what course of action to take.
Let's get someone over there, Bagley. Chop, chop.
Number 2. Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. The first game's stunning graphical presentation with unique storytelling and gameplay gave us goosebumps the entire time. We can't imagine what the experience is going to be like on next-gen hardware, especially if it improves on the way the first game used sensory perception to solve puzzles and aid in combat. If the trailer is anything to go off, then we're probably in for a darker and more disturbing experience this next time around. Senua's a great protagonist to follow, and we hope she gets her justice.
Just give him back.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Halo Infinite. Could we ask for a better launch title? The answer is no. While all we have right now are 2 trailers that don't reveal enough, we can't help but be excited for this new iteration. This time around, it's solely the Master Chief story, and the visual and sound design featured in the trailers tell us that 343 Studios are trying to recapture the magic Bungie's first entries into the series had. Given that inspiring trailer, we can expect the Chief's new journey to be not only full of action-packed moments, but ones that hit us emotionally as well.
I knew we would be perfect together. And I was right.
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.